And the logic being, a lot of times fishing like this, you would feel, now we're fishing bays now, a lot of shallow water, you would feel that fluke just hanging on that bait or just working its way up. And as we're drifting along, what I would do, that bait would be back there, and I would just be releasing the reel as we're going, giving that fish a chance to work its way up on its bait. Then all of a sudden, two things you could do. If I was by myself, I'd have two rods. If the fish is on that one, to take my mind off it, I'd start bouncing this rod. Because I'm trying to give myself the patience to let that fish get on the hook back there. Then what I would just take out the slack and just, and you got it. Usually by then the fish is hooked. This is the way party boats, they still fish this way with party boats. Back in those days, one thing that I did learn, a couple of things I learned, if I could fish during the, this is basically Great South Bay, most of the fishing was done. On a weekday, if I found the first fish, a Marker Bouy got thrown over right away. If it was on a weekend with a lot of people around, you just tried to figure out where you were and go back. In the process of using the Marker Bouy, it became evident that with the outgoing tide down by the Coast Guard station, Fire Island, each time you went up and started a drift, that next fish came up further away from the buoy. If Paul is the buoy, I caught the fish, I'd come back up, start to drift by the buoy. Maybe the next time it came here, maybe further. Now, did they fall back with the tide, or did I happen to drag them with me? Well, being one fisherman, I suspect they just fell back as the tide kept going out. If we had a party boat doing that, I would suspect we dragged the fish with us. So that's how we fished in those days. And of course, a good old fiberglass rod, graphite was just starting to come out. And this particular rod was made for me by my father, probably back in the late 1970s. So unfortunately, I don't get much of a chance to use this one.